score in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the three. Johnson gets the bucket.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Doncic with it. He's picked up by Paul. Count it. Good.
One of the things I love most about Luka Doncic is court recognition and awareness. This guy is so sharp and alert, understands how to play.
Now here's Ayton. Here's Booker. Oh, that's blocked. Brunson against Paul. Here's Powell. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Dwight Powell certainly is high energy and is hot. Help him a lot inside.
And Dwight Powell continuing his comeback. The ruptured Achilles back in 2020. And that injury now not the career ender it once was.
Well said, Greg. Guys come back from that because of the advances in technology and training. And a credit to Powell that he's back and looking as tough and as impactful as ever. He's a guy that kind of holds the mortar together on team. Does a lot of the stuff that needs to be done.
And so it's Dallas with following the score by Phoenix. Fast break, here they come. Paul's shot is off.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Powell with a screen on Booker. Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Puts it up. No good on that one. The Suns go the other way with it. On the wing, Booker. Passes it to Johnson. Suns moving the ball around. Bridges finds Johnson. It's rebounded by Doncic. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Three-pointer. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
At the arc, Doncic can seem unstoppable. You've got to guard him closely out there. You can't give him any space or he'll hurt you.
Now here's Ayton to the middle. Here's Johnson. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Mavericks leading by 3. Powell kicks to Bullock. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Doncic outside. Good work defensively by Johnson. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Booker the pass to Bridges. And a miss there on the triple. Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Brunson. Doncic with it. Wants to get it to Powell and does. There's the pass to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. From deep. Another 3 for Dallas.
Boy, shots like this prove Doncic has the ability to be a major threat from there. Expanding his game.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. 1:11 left to play here in the first. Pass to Bridges. Tries the spin move.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Exactly. Nothing easy. They're making them work just to get into their offense. Very disruptive so far.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here's Booker. After the Mavericks pick up 3. There's the feed to Johnson. Now Brunson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And it's Doncic missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Phoenix no good that time either. Mavericks leading by 9. Back to Booker. Shoots over Bullock. And the shot is long.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Doncic outside. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close.
All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Paul. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Booker outside. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Boy, what a pass. X-ray vision, leadership skills. CP3, a surefire first ballot Hall of Famer.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work, gets the most out of his teammates, and has done that wherever he's played.
And Doncic throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stop.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Paul, following the score by Dallas, and that one drops. Paul's got his first points in this one. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
Now, here's Doncic. 10 points for him.
Well, there's a subtle but real physicality and aggressiveness to Doncic's approach to the game, and that's part of his greatness.
Here's Paul. Off target from three-point range. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Jacks up a 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Bullock with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Pass to Bullock. Back to Brunson. Powell sets a screen for Brunson. Drops in the layup for 2. Powell's got his second bucket tonight. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
And here's Brunson after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Doncic against Bridges. He's feeling it. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Mavericks.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Now, Doncic, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Inside, Ayton, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Chris Paul.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
Doncic outside. Hands it from downtown. Doncic has got 20.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
1:09 left in the first half of basketball. Bridges for three. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And taken away by Paul, and that's a foul. Called on Dwight Powell. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Suns trail by 16. Here's Booker, and there's the drive, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
His second personal foul.
It's on Luka Doncic.
And Booker looks to score and score often. When he's driving, never afraid of the contact.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Pass to Powell. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Johnson. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Here he goes. Kicks it out to Booker. Drops in the tray.
Devin Booker.
Booker's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Suns.
He's the prototype when you look at shooting guards, and Book can get buckets with and without dominating the ball.
To the paint. Here's Powell. Down low. The shake. And the layup is good. Powell's got 4 this quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
For 3, Booker deflects the pass. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Jason Kidd. Jason, how do you feel about your team's performance?
I feel great. You know, we're sharing.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
They've got Marjanovic. Travis Bertans out there with Green. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Now, here's Marjanovic. They get a hand on it. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder. Stolen by McGee. And now Crowder running the floor all by himself. Nails the wide open jump shot. Crowder's got the first basket of the second half. That one for Phoenix. Dinwiddie outside. To the inside. And finished off by Bertans.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
And Phoenix has possession. The Mavericks making the shot. McGee sets the pick for Payne. Three-pointer, Crowder. He can't get it to go. Mavericks leading by 12. And as you can see, he still wears Hardaway Jr. on the back of his jersey, Clark, showing respect for the path his father laid.
And Kevin, how cool is that? You know, his dad, Tim Hardaway Sr., was an all-star point guard. And even if Junior never makes an all-star game, he certainly is making his father proud. That's a real cool story for Hardaway. Well, it seems like he's gotten a little loose with it since halftime. His fingers may be a little slick or slippery. He went from no turnovers in the first half to quite a few here in the second.
Sharch checked in for Torrey Craig. Now here's Dinwiddie. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And it's McGee with the jam.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Dinwiddie outside. Top Bertans. The pass to Marjanovic. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
Phoenix ball.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Payne passes to Saric. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Saric has got his first basket.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Dinwiddie passes to Marjanovic. And here we go. Saric, the fast break chance. Goes up and slam dunk by Saric.
You know, in close, he's capable of hammering it down, and that's why you got to keep Saric away from the basket.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
1:58 left here in the third quarter. Marjanovic passes to Dinwiddie. Marjanovic kicks to Bertans. 6 on the shot clock. Dishes it to Green. Dallas needs to get off a shot. No one near Marjanovic as he lets it go. Off the left rim and out. Here's Shamet. A three-pointer, no good. Dallas leading by 8. Tries to save it. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Here's Dinwiddie. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Payne dishes to McGee. Shamet on the wing. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the third. Count it.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
He is comfortable putting his head down and attacking. Doncic is unfazed, unflappable, even against beastly defenders.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Booker outside. Fires for 3. Johnson finds Booker. Back to Johnson. He takes it in. Kicks it out to Booker. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Booker's got 13.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Dallas again missing. And they're running. Ayton, the pass to Paul. Fade away. Johnson's shot is off.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Booker outside. He got it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Mavericks ahead. They're up by 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Suns trail by 5. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Really left alone that time.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Doncic, no good. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Paul, no one around him. Another three for Phoenix.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Looking for Bridges. He gets it there. And here we go. Paul heading to the hoop. And he lays it straight in. And now it's a three-point Suns lead. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnover.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
Thank you, David. Mavericks trail by 6. And here's Brunson. And they get it. Driving in. That shot misses. Johnson with the defensive effort. Bridges inside. Foul on him.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Doncic way outside. From beyond the arc and then some. Doncic has got 25 points in the game. Phoenix leading by 5. Booker with it. In the corner, it's Bridges. Good. Nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Good ball movement here by the Suns. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Booker. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
DeAndre Ayton. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Booker looking around. Doncic against Paul. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Bridges against Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Booker from the arc. Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Feeds it to Bullock. He dishes it to Powell. Doncic outside. 18 feet out. Not going to go that time. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Bridges outside. Spins. Here's Booker. Scores off the spin. Booker's got the lead up to 10 now for the Suns.
And because of that high basketball IQ he possesses, Booker takes great shots, and he knows the value of the mid-range game.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's the break. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Devin Booker.
And a lot of his points have come from beyond the arc. And that's been big because it's opened the floor for himself and his teammates. And without his work from downtown, their offense would have really struggled.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Doncic against Paul. The Suns need to get a shot off. And that one's good, Ayton.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Suns.
They had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Devin Booker.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
Paul kicks to Booker. Passes it to Paul. The dish now to Johnson. Here's Booker. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
let's meet the step.
And it's the Mavericks to start out. So here's Dallas's starting group. They've got Luka Doncic. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Dwight Powell. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Bullock in at the 3.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
On offense, here's Utah. Here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Fires the 3. They get it back. Gobert. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
The long reach of Rudy Gobert really comes in handy when he's patrolling the offensive glass.
Doncic outside. From deep. No good. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
You know, Rudy Gobert, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career is done.
Here's Mitchell. Some solid defense from Brunson. Deflects the pass. Mitchell into the lane. And Mitchell with the slam.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
Pass to Powell. With the drive. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. And the list of big men with multiple awards for Defensive Player of the Year. Hakeem, Mutombo, Ben Wallace, Dwight Howard, don't forget about Rodman, and Rudy Gobert.
That's historic company, B.A. I think Gobert is, honestly, underappreciated. One of the all-time greats when it comes to locking up.
Now here's Doncic. Up and over Conley. Dallas no good that time either.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. From deep, here's Doncic. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
And that's what he's looking for. After 3 straight misses, finally finds the mark.
Conley against Doncic. Outside Conley. In transition, here they come. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound, Utah.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Brunson with it. Doncic outside. Back to Brunson. Inside from the low block. And that one hits the back iron. Utah leading. Conley with the ball. Now Doncic defending. Bogdanovich no good. Dallas has gone only 1 of 4 from 3-point land. Doncic outside. Takes it inside. Second shot opportunity, and Powell with the lay-in.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
O'Neal misses. Dallas is shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. Here's Doncic, and Doncic with the jam.
That's what happens when you let Doncic get this close, using his vertical to perfection.
Now here's Conley. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Mitchell drives in. Pass to Gobert. Clock at 6. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
With unlimited range, Bogdanovich forces you to extend your defense.
From deep, here's Doncic. Again, Doncic missing.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
O'Neal on the wing. 4-3. He can't hit that time. And it's Dallas the other way. Here's Bullock. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
With elite passing skills and court vision, Doncic is an advanced distributor for his age.
Outside Mitchell. Fires the three. He buries it from three. Mitchell's got 7. Dallas has gone only 2 of 6 from the three-point line in this first quarter. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Brunson passes to Doncic. Back to Brunson. Doncic on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Unloads, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. From deep three-point range, and Conley gets it to go. The assist by Bogdanovic.
Love it whenever Conley launches one from way out there, big time.
The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Jazz out in front, up by 4, and we'll get the second quarter up.
All right, Ortiz coming onto the court. Come on, get down for your chance.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
On the court right now for Dallas, they've got Jalen Brunson. Reggie Bullock is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Doncic in at the 1. Pass to Gobert. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Bogdanovic into the lane from deep. Conley. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep. And due to the coronavirus, many teams played with little to no fans for the entirety of last season, Smitty.
Yeah, B.A., I really felt for the players and fans. We definitely missed out. I never had to do it, but it has to be a huge adjustment, especially when you're playing at home.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
That one falls for Powell. Good on both. And we played through the first minute here in the second. And here's Conley. 6 points for him. Pass to Bogdanovic. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 4 assists in the game.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Doncic shot is good.
At about 230 pounds, Doncic is a load down low.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Now Conley. Back to Mitchell. 4 on the clock. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA. You know, I have to say, that's about as smooth as you can do it. Fantastic turnaround.
There's a screen. Outside Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep. And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father, who played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, and baseball, B.A., was Donovan's sport growing up. But a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
Here's Bogdanovic. For 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Puts it up from the high post. Pass to Brunson. Here's Finney-Smith.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Doncic on the wing. He's guarded by Conley. Doncic, no good. And the Jazz with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Back to Bogdanovich. Powell with a steal. Doncic with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. It's Bullock on the wing. Doncic up top. He's got 12. That one rolls around and rims out. Utah has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. And stolen by Brunson. On the break. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well. In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
Powell's shot is off.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The Jazz have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Brunson against Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich. Driving to the basket. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Good drive by Bojan Bogdanovich. Developed this nice move that he can attack the closeouts.
And Doncic launches from deep. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make the play.
And after putting it down, he angles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. And so it's Utah, up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. And the 3-ball has been huge in building this lead. Back to the game after this break. After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
They've got Eric Paschall. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Rudy Gay, and it's Whiteside in at the 5. That's the group for Utah right now. Mavericks shooting just around 36%. Not the best execution. Pass to Bertans, and that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Outside Hardaway. And here's Bertans. Fires from deep. Gets the 3-ball to go.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's Clarkson on the take. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Pass to Green. Outside Hardaway. Back to Green. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Whiteside gives enough space, waits, elevates, quality block shot by the big fella.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
That one drops for him. Bertans has got 5 points in the quarter.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Pass to Clarkson. shot from the low post is good. Clarkson's got 6.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Back to Marjanovic. And rejected.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. From deep, Gay. Dinwiddie with a rebound.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Down low, tipped to the paint. Bertans. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie. He has 7.
He is really shouldering the load on the offensive end and doing an outstanding job. But he needs the rest of his team to step up.
Pass to Pascal.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now here's Whiteside. Yep, that one's good. Whiteside's got his first points in this one.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside Bertans. Back to Dinwiddie. To the middle. And the power dunk by Bertans.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Well, Grant, if you had to describe exactly what a stretch 4 looks like, you might be describing Davis Bertans.
Yeah, that's the mold that Bertans has been carved out of. He can draw defenders away from the hoop with his outside shooting. And when he needs to mix it up in the paint and grab some rebounds, he's more than capable of that too.
Green, the pass to Hardaway. Marjanovic inside. He's against Pascal. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Pass to Pascal. And a slam dunk by Pascal.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Bertans with a screen on Clarkson. Here's Hardaway. Rebound, Utah.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
So Utah ends up going with a new group.
Maverick substitution.
Utah's gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. From deep. And another miss by Utah. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Here's Doncic. From deep 3-point range. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 11. The 3 from Mitchell. No good that time. To the inside. Here's Powell. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd assist of the night.
Gifted moving the ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
Bogdanovic with a screen on Doncic. And so it's the Utah Jazz with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball in.
Your Jazz Dancer.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court right now for Dallas. Luka Doncic is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Bullock in at the small forward position.
Dorian Finney-Smith at the line for 2.
And he's good on the second. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Gobert. And here's Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Banked it in off the glass.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Doncic with it. There's the triple. He drops it from range.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Powell covers. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. Gobert's gotten 4 this quarter.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Brunson against Mitchell. Brunson passes to Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Doncic against Conley. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Outside Bogdanovich. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Jazz lead by 16. Doncic up top. He's guarded by Conley. A nice shot by Doncic.
We've seen why Doncic is a perennial MVP candidate. He's taken over completely at the offensive end.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Gobert. The shot that time not on target, and it's Dallas the other way.
Big rebound on a night where they haven't exactly controlled the glass.
Yep, that one goes. Doncic has got 10 points in just the second half.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Here's Gobert. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Lets it fly. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Left side, Finney-Smith. From deep, here's Doncic. Sends it home from three-point land. Doncic has got 13 points now in the quarter. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Outside Conley. Here's the pick. Pass to Mitchell. The 3. Second chance effort. Here's Gobert. Chalk up 2 there.
Strong man strength right there by Rudy Gobert. Fending off the defense on the way up.
Now Brunson from the arc. Rebound, Utah. Bogdanovich has got 5 rebounds in the game.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
The Jazz have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Jazz.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Donovan Mitchell.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm. And that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
Conley passes to Gobert. Mavericks with a rebound. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Conley against Doncic. Outside Conley. From deep. No luck on that one. Here's an 8-footer. And Doncic with a nice bucket inside.
Off the catch and shoot, Luka is just about automatic. Doesn't waste any time getting to his shot.
So we see the Jazz taking the W here. This one was a
quarter, each minute, each possession. Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Mitchell's got the first 3 points tonight for the Jazz.
A creative scorer. Mitchell uses that versatility and shot-making ability to keep the defenders guessing.
It's stolen by Gobert, and Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Booker, right side. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Just not thinking about it twice. Devin Booker with the ball. He's going to let it rip.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
Now Booker. Just 5 on the clock. The tray. It's tipped. And here is O'Neal. Inside and stolen by Ayton. Bridges with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Phoenix the other way now. Bridges outside. Back to Johnson. Good ball movement here by the Suns. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Paul with the ball. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Johnson takes the 3.
Yeah, and I like the aggressiveness from Bogdanovich. Does an awesome job staying with his man and just making things difficult.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Jazz.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Booker. Over Mitchell. Conley with the rebound.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Mitchell. He has 5. Pass to O'Neal. Right side, Conley. Down low, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And so Ayton will bring it up to the Suns. They trail by 7. Paul dishes to Ayton.
2 minutes.
Johnson outside. Paul outside. From deep three-point range. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. For Utah, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. He dishes it to O'Neal. And there's the drive. Clock at 4. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Suns trail by 9.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Paul passes to Booker. To end the run. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Mitchell outside. Paul with the steal. Shot on the wing. And it's Ayton missing. Utah leading by 9. Outside Conley. He kicks it to Gobert. Over Booker. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now here's Paul. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Bridges finds Paul. Ayton a screen on Conley. Now Ayton, defended by Gobert. It's stolen by Gobert. Bogdanovich wide open. And it's off from three-point range. Bridges, right side. Johnson outside. Fires the 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, he passes to the wide-open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
And so it's the Utah Jazz holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Sun Pacers.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one.
Come on and get
guys, what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Mitchell against Johnson. And the layup's good off the glass. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their sprint.
Mitchell outside. He takes it in. Here's Conley. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. The drive by Booker. Ayton in the corner. Johnson, a wide open look. Another 3 for Phoenix.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
The pass to O'Neal. On the wing, Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. And the layup falls.
Donovan Mitchell.
He's got 7.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
Conley against Paul. Passes it to Booker. Back to Paul. Booker outside. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got his second basket. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly, sometimes, things get chippy. As a player, Rick, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Pass to Ayton. Booker outside. Takes it inside, and he hits it to tie the game up. Booker's got 8 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Conley against Paul.
2 minutes remaining.
Mitchell outside.
2 minutes.
Trains it from beyond the arc.
Mitchell.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
Here's Paul. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. For 3, Booker Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, great Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career, it had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
Here's Bridges driving the lane. Oh, he misses the dunk.
And, you know, you can see in his eyes, he knows that is not a dunk he should have missed.
Booker getting down to business on the defensive end. Terrific at knowing when to go for the steal.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. And the rejection by Ayton.
Nice timing as Ayton's up there for the rejection.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Lock at 6. Feeds to Whiteside. Bridges with the steal. And the wide open shot from Paul. That 3 off the mark. Jazz leading by 3. Clarkson outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal.
Got to be cautious when you guard Clarkson. He's got a good burst. When he gets assertive like that, oftentimes will draw a foul.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Now Payne. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the half. To the middle and stolen by Whiteside. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the
18.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right
23.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Utah, they've got Clarkson. Whiteside is out there with Eric Paschall. Then there's Rudy Gay, and it's Alexander Walker in at the point. And it's McGee with the jam.
And he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Alexander Walker passes to Clarkson. Here's Alexander Walker. Back to Clarkson. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Paschall kicks to Clarkson. Shoots over McGee. McGee with the block. Suns trail by 5. Payne looking around. From deep. Here's Shamet. Lays it up and banks it in. Shamet's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Outside Clarkson. Banked in off the glass. Clarkson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Got into the paint and then smelled that he was around the rim and got it done.
Payne gets a wide open look. Offline with his 3. And Whiteside's got the ball here for Utah. They've led by as many as 11 points. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That's his first foul. And here's Clarkson. He has 6. Drives to the hoop. Count that bucket. Clarkson's got 8 points. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Payne with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Outside Crowder. Back to Payne. 6 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. Saric has the open look. It's good from long range.
Saric is a big man, tough to get out there and close out to the shooter. It's a nice look at 3-ball.
And Brent Saric, a guy who's been in and out of the starting lineups his entire career.
It's been nice to see, though, how he accepts the role, because what he has been doing has helped produce the wins. He could play some 4 alongside another big, but he's a 5 that has skill, can pass the ball and can shoot it a little bit. And he's embraced the role of coming off the bench to try to provide some sort of offensive and defensive impact.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's McGee, and Whiteside sends it back.
As soon as Whiteside positions himself, he just spikes that one away. It's like he's playing beach volleyball.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
From deep, Gay gets the three-pointer to fall. Gay's got his first 3 points of the game.
Wow, when Rudy Gay's connecting there, that's going to help out a lot. It really opens up the rest of the court.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Shamet, the pass to Payne. 5 on the clock. Going inside. Kicks it to McGee. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Both teams deciding to change it up.
The Jazz.
Jazz leading by 7. Mitchell outside. We've got 1:13 left in the third. He feeds it to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Booker left side. Uncovered. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And taken away by Paul. Now the pass to Booker. Back to Ayton. Another 3 for Phoenix.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
Outside Conley. 26 seconds left in the third quarter. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Conley's got his second basket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now here's Paul. Passes to Booker. For the 3. Ready by Bogdanovic. He gets it up. Oh, he got it to go.
Patient.
And so it's the Utah Jazz. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll return shortly. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, or you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Booker against Mitchell. Booker the pass to Ayton. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Back to Ayton. And it's good, 2 points. Ayton's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Suns.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Outside, Bogdanovic. Conley scanning the floor. Tries it from 19. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Suns trail by 7. Here's Paul. Pass to Bridges. On the wing, Booker. Three-pointer.
And they should probably start looking to get the ball inside more. The three-pointer hasn't been there for them like it was in that first half.
Personal foul. First team foul.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Booker against Mitchell. Here's the three. Knocks down the three ball.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his fifth personal foul. Third team foul.
Ayton with it. Now defended by Gobert. Booker in the corner. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there may be more in store.
Conley with a wide-open look. And Utah, another 3.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
On the wing, Johnson takes a 3. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Second team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Conley the pass to Bogdanovic. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And it's great to see Bogdanovic spreading the ball out. I mean, possesses good size, which allows him to see over defenders.
And Paul puts up a deep 3. Booker with no one around. Off target with his 3. And so Gobert will bring it up for Utah.
2 minutes remaining.
The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Got that one up quick. Mitchell's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Utah.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Booker, right side. And the Suns miss again.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Here's Gobert. Johnson with the block.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Jazz.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Donovan Mitchell.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
His third personal foul. Third team foul.
.55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep three-point range, the shot by Mitchell, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Knocks it loose. Paul with the steal. Kicks it out to Booker. Looking for Bridges. He gets it there. Good.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Utah with the ball. 13-point lead.
Suns foul. Chris Paul. That's his 4th personal foul. 4th team foul.
That's good from Conley.
Shooting for Utah, Mike Conley.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 27 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Now Paul. Johnson outside, beyond the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And here is Conley. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg.
Doris, a great collection of guard talent on the floor here. Both these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, VA, a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Jalen Brunson is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Bullock in at the 3.
Well, quick transition has Bridges positioned perfectly. Puts the nice finish on the transition opportunity.
Booker against Brunson. And here's Doncic outside. Sinks it from distance.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
For 3, Booker. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Into the lane. The kick out to Paul. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup.
Well, Chris Paul is such a hard guard. You've got to contest 3 because of his ability to drive. Like, what do you do if you're a defender? You are in a problematic situation.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Powell. Outside Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 5. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Paul against Doncic. Now Aiden. The kick out to Paul. Outside Johnson. Outside Booker. The shake. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing excellent.
Doncic outside. Powell sets a screen. And Doncic with the 3. Doncic has got 6.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
The kick out to Johnson. No good on the 3.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Powell outside. The kick out to Brunson. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now here's Doncic. Powell, a screen on Booker. Lets it go. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game.
Guys, a player like Luka Doncic is going to capture the imagination of NBA fans. His creativity, his flair for the dramatic, his passing, his shot making. I can't keep my eyes off Luka Doncic.
There's a minute 54 left in the first quarter. Doncic outside. Fires for 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
And they called him the Wonder Boy in Europe, Doris. Luka Doncic is a magician with the ball in his hands.
And he just loves to play the game, and that started at a very young age. Like so many other prodigies, his talent can take your breath away.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 11. Pass to Bullock. Takes a 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Powell against Paul. Inside. Ayton. Powell pulls it in. And it's the Mavericks ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Offensive board. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Now here's Doncic. He's guarded by Paul. Booker for 3. The shot, no good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Doncic against Paul. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Paul passes to Ayton. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Dallas has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. Stolen by Bridges. Here's the break. Johnson passes to Bridges. Here's Booker. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And it's Powell off the drive. Dallas no good that time either. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Tries the spin move. Powell with a steal. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Paul against Doncic. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Bridges passes to Ayton. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's Brunson, and there's the drive. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
Count it good.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. From deep. The rebound by Bridges.
He started the game scorching the nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
Basket's good. Booker's got his first 2 points.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game. And so it's Dallas with it. It's a 3-point game. Brunson passes to Powell.
Well, getting in the lane and making your presence known is crucial part of the defense for these guys.
The shot by Johnson, no good. Dallas has gone 4 of 6 from 3-point range thus far. Stolen by Booker. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
Mavericks on D. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. No good off the glass.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Powell will screen on Bridges. Doncic finds Powell. Kicks it to Doncic. Knocks it down from distance. Doncic has got 14.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
The drive by Paul. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now.
There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Launches it. Gets the 3 to fall. And now it's a 12-point Maverick lead.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And with Paul, after some injuries early, He changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
And the Mavericks with possession here. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Doncic against Paul. Doncic, no good.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Booker, good.
You've got to be shot ready in this instance. On the catch, prepared to shoot. Devin Booker, yes, sir.
Now here's Doncic. 17 points in the game from deep three-point range. And Ayton pulls it down.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Doncic passes to Powell. And it's Doncic on the drive. And Doncic with the jam.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
Now Paul. Booker, the pass to Paul. 4 on the clock. Back to Booker. This one for 3. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. To the middle. The kick out to Brunson. The 3-ball. That shot off the mark. Booker fires from way outside. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And we fit. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
On the court right now for Dallas. They've got Tim Hardaway. Davis Bertans is out there with Green. Then it's Boban Marjanovic. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. Here's Hardaway. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Outside for Green. Outside Bertans. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Bertans has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. McGee, a screen on Dinwiddie. Payne, the pass to McGee. Ooh, poked away. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Dinwiddie. Down low. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Dinwiddie against Payne. McGee passes to Payne. Drives to the hoop. And he banks in the layup. Payne's got his first bucket in this one.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Dinwiddie outside to the paint. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
That's how you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's Shamet. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. 6 to shoot. Here's Crowder. No good on the shot. And it's Dallas the other way. Pass to Bertans. It's stolen by Saric. And now the Suns fast break. And here's Crowder from the arc. Mavericks with a rebound. Oh, deflected.
Boy, one thing you love about Dario Saric, his ability to pass as a big man. This guy has great vision and the ability to deliver the basketball.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Clock at 6. Over Payne. Crowder with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. Here's Saric. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Saric has got 4 points in the quarter.
I love the hustle from Saric right there. He sticks with the play, put the finishing touch on it. That's nicely done.
Dinwiddie gets the bucket. And Doris Saric, almost like a store-brand version of Jokic with how he can create.
Oh, that's a great description because there are some fantastic store brands. He's got that same skill set, right? This guy is always going to find a way to contribute because he's got such a well-rounded offensive game. That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Pass to Green from downtown, and the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists now in this one. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Here's Crowder. Shoots. And he can't bank that one in.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And here's Payne outside. Up again.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Dinwiddie outside. Going inside. Outside. Green. Back to Marjanovic. Crowder with a steal. To the middle. Here's Saric. Outside Payne. Pass to McGee. Crafty move. And McGee with the stuff.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Now here's Hardaway. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Green, the pass to Bertans. Dinwiddie outside. 6 on the shot clock. Excellent D there from Payne.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Pass to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
It's good if it goes. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we've reached the end of the third.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Dancer.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your son, Dancer.
Check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He instructed his guys to buckle down, saying, quote, "It's do or die time. Let's stay focused and finish like it's a playoff game. We'll see if they can pull it off." Back to you.
Allie, thank you. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Paul into the lane. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, to a good point guard, running the pick and roll in the NBA is second nature. Chris Paul's been doing this a long, long time.
Now here's Doncic, and here's Brunson from the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Booker. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Paul passes to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Well, make the right play at the rim. Devin Booker sees an opportunity and doesn't hesitate.
Doncic with it. And there's the drive. And a nice finish on the layup. Doncic has got 24.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Now here's Bridges. Up top, Ayton. Now covers, and it's Ayton off the drive. He can't get it to go. The Mavericks leading. From deep, here's Doncic. Another miss by Doncic.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Booker finds Ayton, puts the move on. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. That one on Doncic. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They've made the long-range shot look like a layup at times in this one.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Doncic with the bucket.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Ball against Doncic. Outside Booker. Pass to Ayton. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Powell, a screen on Bridges to the inside. Powell passes to Doncic. Shoots over Bridges. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Listen, this is becoming routine for Luka Doncic. This guy's a big-time scorer who can take over when he's ready.
Outside Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Runs it against Booker. Out to Bridges from outside the arc. Now pulls it in.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Doncic, no good. The Suns trailing. Booker, the pass to Johnson. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Outside Paul. Booker for three. And he can't get that one. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Now here's Doncic. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Powell, a screen on Paul. Doncic passes to Powell. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And it's Doncic missing.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from three is not the answer.
And that was good.
Don't let DeAndre Ayton get comfortable. This guy is a problem on the interior.
So it's the Mavericks now, coming off a Suns make. And here's Doncic. And he drives in. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, a great offensive player keeps defenders off balance. Luka Doncic does just that.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 5-point game.
Coming up clutch there at the line, making it a 2-possession game.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Right side Booker from behind the arc. Finney Smith pulls it in. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
And out of bounds. The Suns will take it. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Booker. Oh, he nails it!
Well, the definition of the quote sharpshooter. Booker showing great balance and accuracy for a young guy.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
put a bow on this one. His composure at the line effectively ends it.
Laces one from three.
Well, that's the money maker, right? Devin Booker will go all night from three-point range if you allow it.
And so the big win by Dallas in a tight game. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For
point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in its small forward. And for Dallas, they've got Reggie Bullock. Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Finney-Smith in at the power forward position. And so off the tip, it's Utah. And here is Conley driving inside. Misses from short range. Brunson scanning the floor. To the paint. Finney-Smith kicks to Brunson. Lock at 6. Over Mitchell. Bank shot. No good. Conley against Doncic. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
You know, kind of odd to see a lefty in today's game, but Conley's a player you have to anticipate properly, or he'll use your mistake to get the end one.
Now, here's Doncic. Tries the spin move. Powell with a screen on Bogdanovich. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. And here's Utah. It's a 3-point game. O'Neal misses.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Brunson the pass to Doncic. Tries it from 19, and the basket is good.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. O'Neal a screen on Doncic. Mitchell outside. With the drive. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now, here's Doncic. From deep. The long distance 3 is good. Doncic has got 5.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Mitchell outside. And he banks in the layup. Mitchell's got his second basket of the night.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets. And from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
And a deep 3 from Doncic. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
It does a lot for Conley's overall game when he's attacking. He wants to give the D more to worry about than just passing and shooting.
Brunson the pass to Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Jazz. They lead by 4. Conley into the lane. It's rebounded by Doncic.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Jazz leading by 4. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Fires the 3. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Mitchell's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And the Jazz pushing it up now. And here in the first quarter with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Inside and slam dunk by Gobert.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moved now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter.
Your Mavericks dance team.
Doncic fires from way outside. Dallas again missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Out to Conley. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
and you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Stolen by Brunson. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Doncic outside. Brunson kicks to Finney-Smith. Mitchell against Doncic. And he drives in. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Doncic. The turnaround jumper. Count it. That's 7 points for Luka Doncic.
You know, in this day and age, you expect most players to drive it or shoot the three. Luka utilizing the 15 to 20-foot range here. Good idea.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all...
Ladies and gentlemen, your average dance team. Ladies and gentlemen.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Jazz?
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Dallas. Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Finney-Smith into the four-man position. All by himself. Brunson with a clean look. Nails the open triple off the fast break. Brunson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Mavs. Now here's Conley. He's got 8. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player, but man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
Here's Finney-Smith. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Michael Conley picks one up.
Well, 1 year at Virginia Tech and 3 more at Florida for Dorian Finney-Smith before going undrafted in 2016.
Well, Greg, you think about it, he also had a year in college, an extra year because he transferred. So that may have scared some teams off, his age and how long he spent in college. But I tell you what, if you're a pro and you've got pro ability and pro attitude, it's going to come out. And he's made an impact in the NBA from day one.
Oh, a fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled, and now he'll get to the line.
Average trail by 9. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. That one good for 2. Doncic has got 9.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Outside Conley. O'Neal, that's a 2-pointer. He can't hit that time. And it's Dallas the other way. The pass to Powell. Doncic against Mitchell. The drive by Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fellow really has a lot of game.
Conley feeling it out. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Offensive rebound. Gobert dishes to Bogdanovich. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Utah gets it back. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. There's the drive. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And what a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
There's a good screen. Here's Doncic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And from the line a season ago, 73%.
All free throws good from Doncic.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for them.
Average trail by 5.
2 minutes.
On the wing, Doncic. 1:51 left to play in the first half. Dallas moving the ball around, and it's denied.
Wow, I mean, we don't normally see a rejection from Bogdanovic. I mean, the effort was great, and the shot block was a surprise. Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Doncic outside. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Back to Brunson. No good on the three. Here's O'Neal. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Well, he's such a gifted shooter. You can't give Bogdanovic any breathing room. Otherwise, he'll hurt you.
Conley against Doncic. 51 seconds left in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. Powell sets a screen for Doncic. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, Powell showing you great aggressiveness that time, fighting hard to come up with that offensive rebound.
Conley against Doncic. Passes it to Mitchell from past the arc. Up again. Ball's knocked loose. Average trail by 8. Finney-Smith passes to Doncic. To the inside. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. That one goes. Counted. Mitchell's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And understanding where to run to in transition, Mitchell is very opportunistic when the break is on.
And so it's Utah going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And now, all right, David, thank you, and stay with us. Got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Whiteside is out there with Eric Paschall. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 1. Marjanovic, and it's blocked by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Pass to Hardaway, all alone. Utah with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
It's stolen by Berton. Outside Hardaway. Outside Green. Paschall with the steal. And here's the fast break. Shot's good by Gay. Gay's got the first bucket of the third here for Utah.
Gay is sneaky now. He'll leak out to find his spot. You've got to be aware of where he is.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Gay scanning the floor. There's the triple. Tries again, and it's laid in by Whiteside. Whiteside's got the lead up to 14 now for the Jazz.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Dinwiddie passes to Marjanovic. Back to Dinwiddie. And here is Marjanovic. Good work defensively by Whiteside. In the corner, it's Clarkson. And he's good on the 3-ball. Clarkson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Bertans. Here's Alexander Walker. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And the pass to Green. Will it go? And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Mavericks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
A year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Utah leading by 15. Clarkson outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Clarkson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is the advantage Clarkson has. I mean, he's a big combo guard and can convert through contact.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Alexander Walker passes to Clarkson. Over Hardaway. And Utah again with the bucket.
Looking strong. Clarkson gets great elevation on that jumper.
Dinwiddie outside. From deep three-point range. Dallas no good that time either.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Down low, here's Pascal. And slam dunk by Pascal.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
1:07 left in the third. Clarkson passes to Pascal. Over Bertans. Pascal's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Bangs home the trifecta. Doncic has got 16 points.
Doncic is such a confident player. He knows he can fire off the catch whenever he wants to.
Conley's shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Utah leading by 18. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
30 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And it's Mitchell missing.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
The shot's good from Brunson. He's got 5.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
Conley with it. Mitchell outside. And they recover it. The feed to Bogdanovic. There's the 3. And so it's Utah with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've been playing some inspired.
All right, look who's coming out to start. Come on.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Doncic. He's out there with Jalen Brunson. Reggie Bullock is out there with Dwight Powell. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Doncic against Conley. Doncic dishes to Bullock. Conley grabs the miss. Utah leading by 16. Mitchell in the corner from the arc. Another miss by Utah.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Stolen by O'Neal. Conley finds Mitchell. Launches it. And that's good. Michael Conley for 3. Conley's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for Utah. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Utah Jazz.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
To the middle, here's Gobert. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And if he gets looks that cleanly, Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. Doncic outside, into the lane. No good on the shot. Now the Jazz take it the other way. And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Jazz leading by 18. Outside Conley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
To the wing right side. 11 feet away. Another miss by Utah. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Back to Brunson. Finney Smith kicks to Bullock. Launches a 3. Drills it from outside.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the 2nd.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those 3-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Mitchell's got 19 points.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His 2nd 3 of the game.
Doncic way outside. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. It's an 18-point game. The Jazz working the ball around now. A 3-pointer off the mark. For Dallas, they've gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Outside Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. O'Neal from long range. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. Doncic from deep 3-point land. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back-at-you 3. The revenge triple.
Conley's shot is off. Mavericks trail by 16.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Jazz.
Starting five must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Donovan Mitchell.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. His three-pointers off the mark.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
Utah shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. From deep. Bullock with the rebound.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Here's Conley. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Mitchell against Brunson. Mitchell passes to Conley. The three. That shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Back to Brunson. Shoots the three. Finney Smith passes to Bullock. Fades. No good from Finney Smith.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on it.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what.
And that's the player introductions completed. So in just a few moments, we'll be back and ready for action. So Phoenix will get the first possession. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Bogdanovich on the wing. Plenty of space. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Paul can't get it to go. Outside Mitchell. Here's Bogdanovich. And too long on the shot.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovich set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Paul can't get it to go. The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. The 3 is up. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Mitchell misses.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Outside Paul. Here's Johnson. Off target from three-point range. Conley against Booker. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Deflected! And they're able to recover. The 3, O'Neal drills it from deep.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Suns have gone just 1 of 6 to begin the game. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Buries it from 3.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Paul against Conley. Here's Mitchell. Off the left rim and out. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 6 from the three-point line so far. Right side Johnson. Pass to Ayton. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
First team foul.
Up top Booker. Checked by Mitchell. Outside for Booker. Into the lane. And Booker with the jam.
You love the intensity on Booker's drive. Cutting in like there's nothing the defense can do to stop him.
Conley against Paul. Now here's Conley. Not a lot of room. 5 to shoot. Booker against Mitchell. Puts up a 3. Sinks the tray. Mitchell's got 5 points.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
Paul can't get it to go.
We've seen him make that shot, but not all that often.
It's the kind of shot that gives hero ball a bad name and causes your coach to consider another line of work.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 5. Picked by Gobert. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Here's Gobert. There's the block. Bridges outside. Here's Ayton. Another shot. Out to Bridges. The three. And they get it back. Ayton passes to Bridges. And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Booker for three. That one is off. And Utah will come the other way. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his second personal foul.
And he drops the first.
The fourth pick in the 2011 draft, it took getting stronger and improving the shot to make Conley one of the better all-around guards in the game.
For three, Bridges. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Down low. Outside Bogdanovich. Hits the trifecta. Bogdanovich has got his 2nd basket.
Gotta be up on Bogdanovich. When you aren't, he catches and fires away.
Ball against Conley. And Gobert with a block. And he recovers it.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Inside, pass to O'Neal. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Phoenix no good that time either.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
And so it's the Utah Jazz. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your chance.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Jazz?
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assist.
And so in the game for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Now here's Booker. He's got 5. Pure from 3-point range. Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, you know, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA.
And so here's Phoenix after the basket by Utah. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play.
Small stature, no matter. Conley competes at the defensive end on the floor. This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
Now here's Gobert. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. For 3, Bridges. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Conley against Paul. And here's Conley. Here's Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. It's Bridges on the wing. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. From behind the arc. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Ayton, no good. Utah has gone 6 of 8 from the 3-point line in this matchup.
And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people counting his money. He's determined to have the final word.
Bogdanovich, no good. The Suns have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Paul against Mitchell. Intercepted. It's a one-on-one situation. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. There's the drive, and Mitchell with the slam.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
Smitty, you talk about Gobert. He's motivated by his doubters. He wears that number 27, signifying his draft position back in 2013.
And listen to this. Even in the 2021 All-Star game, he and teammate Donovan Mitchell were the last 2 picks. Whatever the reason, he knows people will respect a champion.
Now here's Mitchell. A 17-point lead, their biggest.
What tenacity from Mitchell on the drive, not letting anything trip him up.
Paul into the lane, pass to Aiden. From deep, Johnson. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Conley against Paul. 1:04 left to play in the first half. Conley passes to Mitchell. Clock at 6. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Now here's Conley. He's got 7. 40 seconds left in the second. The 3 ball. And Aiden pulls it down. The Suns on offense. Bridges passes to Booker. To end the drought. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Conley against Paul. The 3 from Mitchell. Stayed with it, but couldn't get it to fall. Here's Booker. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Just a big-time effort. Ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
Hassan Whiteside is out there with Eric Paschall. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. And Phoenix has possession. Here's Paul. Got a hand on it. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. Here's Alexander Walker. Just 4 to shoot. To the inside. Paschall. And a slam dunk by Paschall.
Sky high. One of his advantages as an undersized forward.
For 3, Booker. It doesn't go for him. Now the Jazz take it the other way.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Johnson against Paschall. Back to Alexander Walker. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
The drive by Paul. Outside for Booker. 3-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
To the paint. Here's Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Be careful. Whiteside is the ultimate rim protector.
Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Gay. From deep. Rebounded by Johnson. The three from Ayton. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Jazz on offense. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Here's Alexander Walker. Booker defending. Outside Pascal. Pass to Gay. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Here's Alexander Walker. Clarkson outside. Whiteside against Ayton. Pass to Alexander Walker. Fires from deep. Unable to get that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Paul passes to Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
I really love seeing Booker score off the ball. He shows his understanding for spacing and when to put up a shot.
Now here's Clarkson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And B.A., if you let him, he will do damage.
No resistance, you pay.
The defense has to feel real embarrassed right now. They totally got schooled on that highlight reel play.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Now here's Gay. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Alexander Walker. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And it's Gay with the miss. The Suns have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Bridges passes to Johnson. Over Gay. Three-pointer, Bridges. Gay against Paul. Let's go with a 3. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist from Paul.
3 points.
Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Outside Pascal. Whiteside, the pass to Pascal. Paul with the double. Clarkson, left side. Pass to Whiteside. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And now the Suns fast break. Offline with a 3. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's the Jazz.
And your Jazz Dancer.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And so, in the game for Phoenix, the duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt, and it's Bridges in at the 3 slot.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Outside Pascal. Soft touch off the glass.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. A line change here for Utah. Here's Booker over Mitchell. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Driving inside. Wow! Crazy good!
Donovan Mitchell's vertical is insane. He gets off the ground with such ease for these throwdowns.
And it's Booker again missing.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Here's Bogdanovich. Ooh, Ooh, Ayton with the block. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Paul against Conley. From deep. And Booker pulls it down. Booker's got 5 rebounds in the game. Paul finds Ayton. Back to Paul. And no good, trying to use the glass.
The thing is, you want to do everything you can to help your team, and sometimes you just try to do too much.
Mitchell.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home. Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Pass to O'Neal from deep three-point range. Phoenix grabs the miss. Bridges on the attack for 3. Booker. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Conley against Paul. The 3 from Mitchell. Doesn't go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. Booker with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. For Utah, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Now here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Conley with the ball. He's guarded by Paul. From deep. And Bojan Bogdanović gets the 3.
Didn't doubt himself even from way back. Bogdanović with the smooth release.
Paul into the lane. Good on the bucket. Paul's got his first basket.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Jazz.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And what a huge performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Paul finds Bridges. Spins to the middle. Here's Ayton. The rebound by Bogdanović. Utah's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Now Conley from deep three-point range. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Suns ball.
And here are the Suns. Here's Paul. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Stolen by Ayton. Pass to Booker. Launches a 3. On target from range.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
Outside Bogdanović. Gobert inside. He's against Ayton. Outside Mitchell. There's the triple. And they recover it. There's 10 seconds left in the game. No good there. Outside Booker. This one for 3. Yes.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making...
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.